guys. Thanks for being here. Let's get into the show, guys. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to everyone. Happy Monday. Let's get into our midday pop in. Thank you guys for joining the show. Everything said in the video is alleged and, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Y'all, I'm so damn tired. Let me tell y'all something. I'm tired. I really feel like I did a lot of work today. I'm tired as hell. I feel like I need a nap or something. I don't know. But let's get into the tea. All right. Of course, everything said is alleged and, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Hey, Trina Dean. Hi. Thanks for being here, dear. Thanks for being here. Let me set up something right quick. Okay. I hope y'all are having a good day. It's Monday, child. It's Monday. Y'all know how Mondays be. Mondays be rough, okay? And I'm tired as hell. I feel like I need a nap. I'm happy that I'm home now after feel like a full day. It wasn't a full day. I just needed to go and take some things to the office and get kind of set up a little bit. But I'm tired as hell, y'all. Y'all pray for me, okay? Send some strength waves my way like this, okay? All right, let's get into it. I need to put up my trigger for this one. We talked about this a little bit back, but there is an update. So let's get into that. All right. Okay, so you guys, let's go ahead and share so y'all can see it as well. Share. Let's see. All right. Hey, y'all. Hey, do I got a mods in here? Oh, my mods in here. Oh, let me send out a flare right quick. Hold up. Hold up. Let me send out a little flare woman, huh? All right. So they'll be here in a minute. Okay, so let's get into it. You guys remember the woman and her kids who were attacked by some middle school children, and there is an update on that. So 7 kids are actually charged, you guys, after a viral video of them attacking a Chicago mother and her child. It said that she informed the school for 2 years that her son was being bullied. We see bullying being a huge thing nowadays with these kids in school. And what happens when parents become bullied as well as the children being bullied. Let's go ahead and get into this because, baby, this is a lot. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk. And we have up our trigger. Let's get into it.
7 young people charged with attacking a mom outside a Southeast Side elementary school last month. A teenager and 6 children face misdemeanor charges of battery. Police say all were released from custody and referred for counseling services. Investigators say back in November, the 33-year-old mother and her 9-year-old son, you may remember this, they were walking near 106th and Bensley in the South Deering neighborhood when the group of kids started chasing them. It was all caught on video, then it went viral. Those 7 young people charged.
A miss. So it says that looks like there's some progress being made in the attack of the mother and her son near a Chicago school. I don't think just sending them to counseling is great. I think they need some harsher realities because that ain't shit. I mean, yeah, it is, but it ain't. You know what I mean? Parents need some charges as well. Because anything that your kids do when they're minors, the parents are responsible. You need to know what your kids are doing, and they should be held responsible. I think they should get more than counseling sessions. They definitely need to, because that's a slap on the wrist. They ain't gonna do nothing but go right back out there and do the same thing to somebody else. It's an issue somewhere. Counseling will get to the root of what it is, but there needs to be some consequences as related to this attack on this woman and her child. They're gonna be, I know the child will probably be traumatized behind that. Okay. Now let's continue. As previously reported, Korshonda Hatter, who is 33 years old, was attacked along with her son in November by a group of kids. Now, the incident that left her and her 9-year-old seriously injured was captured on video and went viral because the kids that attacked this woman also recorded it, all right, and placed it on social media. So it says that Hatter says that she informed Orville T. Bright Elementary for 2 years about her son being bullied. Now, according to CBS News, Chicago police now says that the 7 minors have received battery charges. The group includes 3 10-year-old boys, a 10-year-old girl and an 11-year-old girl, as well as a 12-year-old boy and a 13-year-old girl. said that they've apparently been released from custody and referred for counseling. Okay, so we'll see what happens after this. Maybe there's more coming. Maybe there's more coming. There needs to be tougher laws in situations like this, because this is horrible. All right, what do y'all think about that? Sound off. All right. Let me drink some water. Oh my God, my throat is dry. All right. And that goes for anyone else. If you have kids who are out here bullying and carrying on, yeah, y'all need to get up on that, because that's not cool. Kids are now attacking parents. And when that happens, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't promote violence, but if a kid or kids run up on me with that right there, we're gonna have to throw some bows. And I don't want to be beating on nobody's kids or fighting kids, but listen, I'm not about to let no kids stomp me out, and that's just on period. So parents, raise your kids properly in the way that they should go, and teach them to respect adults, because that right there is team too much. All right, they're gonna run up on a parent like me who don't give a hot damn that they're a child, and they're gonna defend themselves accordingly. I'm just saying nobody want to be out here putting paws on no child, but if your child is out here bullying adults and trying to stomp them out and creating groups like this right here, little bully groups, I know what you got to do out here. All right, moving on. We talked about Nicki Minaj slightly this morning. Let me go ahead and apologize for my video this morning. I was trying to use StreamYard. I tested it out last night. It worked fine, but of course with StreamYard, y'all wouldn't know because you're not content creators, but sometimes StreamYard act right, sometimes StreamYard just not cooperate, and today was one of those days. I was pissed, but hopefully you guys do the replay on the video. The video was kind of going in and out. The service was like sucky, so I had to send them an email, let them know, because I do pay for StreamYard each month. Not that you guys need to know that, but so the least they can do is get my service right. I want my videos to be crystal clear when you guys watch them, and not all this other shit going on. But y'all please support the video from this morning. We kind of touch bases on Nicki Minaj, who I feel has gone straight MAGA and straight up out of her damn mind. Let's get into what she had to say about Lonnie Love. I kind of touched on it a bit, but let's get into it. She sat down with Erica Kurt, who is the wife of Charlie Kirk, who passed away by way of Pow Pow, where someone unalived him. But let's get into it, because Nicki is doing the fucking most. She's praising Trump, saying that he's this president that everyone should look up to, and he's this great guy. Like, girl, what drugs are you on? But anyway, shout out to Neighborhood Talk. Let's get into this. Let's share. That will help, right? Told y'all I'm tired, child. Oh my God. All right, let's go. All right, so here we go.
Respect and admiration for our president.
Girl, bye.
He has, I don't know if he even knows this, but he's given so many people hope that there's a chance to beat the bad guys.
What world does she live in? Obviously, no one is in that world but her. It's called delusion. Let's continue, my God. So Nicki Minaj says, I can't drag her by myself, that's for sure. Freaky Friday Girl, #Queen Mix out now. No one gives a fuck. I promise I'm not downloading. I'm not listening to any of that. She's not going to have as much support for her music, I don't think, unless it's someone MAGA who's just supporting her because she have said some very crazy, outlandish things. She might get some white people support, but a lot of white people don't listen to that type of music. Anyway, so your own people who would have usually purchased and or downloaded your music, I feel will not be fucking with you after you've now come out and have gone straight MAGA and said some very disheartening and disgraceful is a great word to plug their things. Okay. This person here says that I want somebody to drag Lonnie Love ass too, but said, hey, that's just me. She's saying here, I can't drag her by myself, that's for sure. So she's trying to allude, that Lonnie is a heavy girl. So she's speaking on that. So Nicki Minaj shares her thoughts on Trump administration. She says that I have the utmost respect and admiration for our president. He's given so many people hope, and there's a chance to beat the bad guys and win. Right?
With regard to the current administration, what has been maybe the biggest surprise for you, or something that you just really has been put on your heart that you've learned about our president and our vice president?
Well, I have the utmost respect and admiration for our president.
Oh, boy. You have respect for yourself to be out here married to a damn pedo. Your brother's a pedo, like pedophilia runs in her family. And obviously mental illness does as well, because it did not skip your crazy ass. But what do y'all think? Put it out there, because a lot of people, a lot of celebrities, including, I told you guys this morning, Funky Dineva has some things to say about her as well. Matter of fact, let me upload that so I can give y'all that in its entirety, because I did save it. Because baby, he went off on her. I said, yes, honey. Clear the girls. Clear the girls. Let's pull that up while we on her ass. All right, Tammy, Waka Flocka's ex-wife, Tammy, she came back and spin the block on her ass and had some things to say about that as well. I ain't gonna get into all that, because child, the more I talk about Nikki, I'm gonna be ready to windmill. I'm already mad about these kids out here up and fighting. My ass gonna be ready to be fighting too. But let's get into, I'm gonna pull up Funky's message, because he felt away. She did talk about homophobia and all this other mess. She did talk about some homophobia. Let's see. Let me pull it up here. Let me take this down. Remove and add. Y'all bear with me. All right, there we go. Boom. All right, so let's get Funky's message up. Let's remove that so I can see. All right, so as you guys can see, Miss Funky Dineva is his page. If you guys follow him on Instagram, he says, listen. He says, be all American, be American first, Christian, anti-trans, be all of that. So that is your right. Most of your, hold on, no, let's take that down too, child. Got so much shit up here. God. All right. Remove. All right, there we go. But to align yourself with a group of people who wouldn't give you the respect that's due a dog, had it not been for the fact that you're a celebrity, is totally irrational. Says to essentially co-sign all these people, all that these people stand for, with all the blatant discriminatory things that this president has been doing, really makes one call into question your mental health. Something is definitely not well with this woman. Said that she went off the deep end when Cardi's album came out, and now this, she really did. Said, the girl, these people had their way. Or if they had their way, that they never let you or anybody from Trinidad into this country. That's true. Okay, because they're trying to get everybody that's not from here up out of here. So that, what are you doing and where are your friends? Okay, that's right. Sometimes you need some good friends that can kind of reel you back in, like, girl. You on the deep end, girl. You over here, you close to the deep end, girl. Bring it on back in. See, if you don't have friends like that, it's important to have friends like that to keep you grounded and keep you from saying some stupid shit that you should not say. But ultimately, I feel like she's canceled. Not a lot of people are checking for Nicki Minaj, and they damn sure ain't checking for your album, sis. Go and see if Trump are going to buy all them albums that your ass went out here and created, because I damn sure ain't. I don't hear nothing else that she put out. You and Brian McKnight, y'all can go on tour together. Ain't nobody gonna be out there but damn the man handling the lights backstage, and his ass might not even be there. But what y'all think? Let's continue on, y'all. Let's continue on, because there is more. There's more. Ain't nobody gonna be listening to that shit. Not me. I ain't listening. All right, so JD Vance, honey, takes a personal shot at Representative Jasmine Crockett and mocks her appearance and persona during AmFest speech. Said that her street girl persona is about as real as her nails. All right, so they're coming for you, girl, because I feel like they think that she gonna get on up in their office, so any way that they can make her look bad, that's exactly what they're trying to do. Shout out to It's On Site. Let's go.
And Jasmine Crockett. Oh, Jasmine Crockett. The record speaks for itself. She wants to be a senator, though her street girl persona is about as real as her nails.
All right, so let's look at it. It says, during the speech at a Turning Point USA AmFest, said that JD Vance took a personal jab at Texas Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, questioning her image and mocking her appearance while criticizing her political ambitions. Said that she wants to be a senator, though her street girl persona is about as real as her nails. Why does her street girl persona, what would that have to do with her being a great senator? I mean, look at Trump. he's a whole felon in office, right? So we're gonna call out one thing, let's call out the other. Why would you call her street? Because she's not afraid to speak up to all of you guys in Congress who always be on some bullshit. She gonna always call it, and that's what I like about her. She is always unafraid to speak the truth and call you guys out. And I think that's why y'all are so intimidated by her being in office, because you know when she gets in there, she's gonna make the right choices and the right changes that needs to be made and address the things that you guys aren't addressing because you're so worried about her persona. Okay. Again, that's why Trump's ass can't get nothing done, because he's always worried about the shit that don't need to be worried about. And here's JD Vance on the same bull-ish. But what y'all think? Put it in there. Let's continue on. Tasha K is getting a side eye after she applauds Nicki Minaj for her very mega comments, okay, and sitting up there looking crazy like a damn wild bird. But let's get up here and so we can put this up with Tasha K, because I'm very shocked with her. Now, you could be a fan of someone, but when a person get up there and get to talking some bullshit, you gotta draw the line in the sand. And I feel like Tasha, the way you kissing ass out here, baby, is not giving. All right. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like, be able to still like a person, but also use your brain and see through the bullshit. And I feel like that's not what Tasha's doing. But let's get into it. Shout out to J Reviews Daily. Said that Tasha K shows love to Nicki Minaj for her TPUSA appearance. Okay. She says, I love that Nicki ain't shaking at a political rally. Says it's very refreshing to see the woman, the mother, the wife, the entrepreneur speaking about real issues that affect us all. Go, Nicki, go. So are you a Trump supporter? Because she was definitely praising Trump. And we all know Trump do not like black people. He used them and dispose of them when he's done with them. And that's exactly what the fuck they're going to do with Nicki, while she's sitting her proud, stupid ass up there saying all the things she has to say about Trump while he's sitting at home like this bitch don't get it. Like, when we finish making you look foolish on stage, promoting us, applauding us, your ass gonna be disposed of just like everybody else. Like, he used all of these people, including foreigners, to vote him into office, and now look what he's doing. Get them the fuck out of the country, sending ICE to get every single one of them, and they're sitting back looking like, but we voted for you. He's like, thank you for the vote, but goodbye. And that's the same thing that's gonna happen with Nicki. Like, they don't give a fuck about you in real life, girl. But when you have mental issues, then you don't see that. It's the acceptance. Like, you can't be accepted by our people because you feel you lost this little battle as related to Cardi B and everything else going on in your life. So now it's let me go MAGA to see if I can get some real support there, when it's really fake support. It's really fake. Like, everything in her life right now is just, I don't know, girl. You need to focus on being a mother to your child. You need to focus on figuring out why the fuck you married that pedo that you married that can't really go out of the country with you, that needs permission, like a child, to travel with you because he made decisions that he shouldn't have made by touching people he shouldn't have touched. And at the end of the day, Tasha K, I am very disappointed. I have to say that out loud on my channel. I am very disappointed in you for sitting your ass up there with your check mark, your blue check mark beside your name, and co-signing this bullshit that we just witnessed with Nicki Minaj. Yeah, this is hypocrisy at its finest. It's hypocrisy. Okay, nothing about what she said on any level was applaudable at all. So get the fuck out of here with that. All right, let's slap you off my screen. Goodbye, sis. All right, so I hinted this morning about a TikToker who shared his story time about learning that he was Keisha Cole's brother. I wanted you guys to get a visual of this person, so let's go ahead and get into that. Ciao. I have nothing for her. Honey, I'm Whitney Houston. I have nothing. I have nothing for Nicki. Okay. Don't show me nothing. Don't send me nothing about Nicki. Okay. Like, seriously, I'm good on her. I am so good on her. I told y'all, her and Brian McKnight, y'all on the same damn list. All right. With a few other people that I don't fuck with no more. But let's continue. TikToker shares story time about learning that he was Keisha Cole's brother from a classmate. Reveals that he was he reveals that he was in a closed adoption, and claims that their mother, Frankie, who you guys know had passed away right down here, y'all remember crazy ass Frankie, honey, was homophobic when they first met. And y'all know that Frankie was not above saying what was on her mind, honey. She was very crazy, and things flew out of her mouth. You were like, did she really say that? But yes, that's how she was. But she told this boy, who is alleged to be her son, I ain't got no DICK in the booty ass son. So meaning that she does not accept his lifestyle and him being gay is what he's saying. Let's go ahead and play what he had to say, and then we'll talk about it a little bit more. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk.
She's still sitting in the car saying that that's your mama. I'm sitting outside the car. She points and she's like, Frankie, this your son. This your baby. Come hug your baby. She looking dead at me at this point, and she's like, I ain't got no dick in a booty ass son. And I'm like, who the fuck is this lady talking to? Now, my natural instinct was just to ignore this motherfucking shit because I don't like to disrespect adults. But at the end of the day, you got me fucked up. Said, you got a dick in a booty ass son, just like I got a crackhead for a mama. I don't know who the fuck you talking to. Everybody's like, oh, no, don't do that. No, don't do that. I'm adopted, okay? I am from a closed adoption. It gets crazy. Now, I'm going to be using real names. So, yeah. So, I was born in Oakland, California. It was one day that I ended up getting into a big-ass fight. I got in trouble. I got suspended. They sent me home. My mama was like, baby, you're going on punishment. And she was like, well, your punishment is you need to go into this room, and you're going to organize the boxes in this room. I organized the boxes, and me being nosy, I decided, hey, I want to go through the box and see what's in here, baby, because I'm nosy. It just so happened that one of the boxes that I looked through had my birth certificate in it. And if anybody knows, y'all know, my mother's name is Asa. Both of our birth certificates, she's still sitting in the car saying the certificates were together. So I seen her birth certificate first, and I'm flipping through, and I found my birth certificate. I pulled it. I was like, oh, hey, girl, how you doing? I ain't seen you in so long. Mind you, I've never actually seen my birth certificate, so there's that. As I'm looking at my birth certificate, I see that there's no name on here that says Asa. It actually says Frankie. So I'm like, is my mom's name Frankie? Is she lying to me about her name? But I'm like, that can't be right because her birth certificate is right here. So either my mom got her name changed or she's lying to me about being my mother. Also, on my birth certificate, which I forgot to say, I am a junior. So it said my father's name was my name. So I was like, okay, like that's not helpful. Friday, my grab it, eat, and go to bed. Baby, I'm looking around like, God damn, what did I do now? So I go to bed because I don't have no questions to ask because that's my mama. And I wake up the next day and everything is fine. The weekend goes by normally. Everything is good. I'm chilling. Monday comes around. So I was late to school. I had to go through the front office. As I'm walking into the front office, the principal is in the front and he's like, oh, you got to come here. And I'm like, what the fuck I got to come here for? Number one, he was like, you're famous. And I'm like, I'm what? Mind you, I'm like, what are you talking about? Me and him don't get along, so I'm thinking he's just playing. And I'm like, we not even cool like that for you to be playing with me. What do you mean I'm famous? And he was like, you're famous. The whole school is talking about you. And the fact that your mom didn't tell us anything, we're going to have to get some background information before we let you get back on campus. I'm walking to class. I step in the classroom and I see my friend Alexis and she looks at me. Mind you, we sit in the back of the classroom anyway. So it's not like it was hard for her not to fucking recognize me. And I walk in and she's like, oh my God, it's Keisha Cole's brother. And I just stand there and I'm looking around like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Oh my God, Frank, come here and sit down. Grab it, eat, and go to bed. Baby, I'm like, oh my God, you gotta tell me everything.
When I tell y'all he is so extra, I'm over here about to die laughing. Oh my God.
I want to tell you so that you hear from my... I'm like, what the fuck? And then the teacher's like, what are you talking about? She was like, I need you to calm down, Alexis. Take your seat. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to take my seat. So I sit down. Alexis is like, hey, we going to cause a little scene or whatever. we going to say we got to go to the bathroom and then we're going to talk about it. I'm still gagged. Because I'm like, wait a minute, did you say Keisha Cole? I was gagged because she said Keisha Cole was my sister. And I was still kind of stuck because I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. She's like, no, Keisha Cole is your sister. They said your name on TV Friday night. And you know I watch all of the shows. Before me and Alexis could fucking come up with the scheme to get the fuck up out of the classroom, right? Here come my mama. I get pulled out of class. I go to the office and my mom's there. We leave. She says nothing to me. Now I get in my mom's car. On the drive home, I'm talking about you could hear a motherfucking pin drop. And I'm talking about it would shake the room. Said, I am your mother. I'm out that your sister is Keisha Cole. After she said, Keisha Cole is your sister, I was like, okay, well, you're my mother and I can't change that. And yeah, like there's only one sister that I know of. There's only one sister that I have and her name is Brina. I can't speak for anything else. I met a friend named Vania. And I told her like, hey, I'm adopted. It's a closed adoption and my family is out there somewhere, and my sister just happened to be Keisha Cole. She looked at me and was like, your sister is Keisha fucking Cole. I'm like, yeah, girl, my sister is Keisha fucking Cole. I mean, I don't know her, but like, that's my sister. It's like, grab my hand. We're going to the library and we're going to find your family. We get to the library. We log on. She's typing in. She gets on MySpace and she's like, look, I want you to find your family and I want you to be able to have a conversation with Frankie because that's your mom and you are deserve that. Mind you, I'm like, I don't really know, girl, but I support you because I support you, bitch. We gonna do this together. She gets on MySpace. Mind you, I don't really know my brothers and sisters. She knew because she watched the show. She was like, listen, you got a sister named Elite, you got a sister named Nefi, and you got a sister named Tifa. We gonna message all of them. So she gets on MySpace and she messages every single last sibling I have. We wait. A day goes by. We don't hear anything. The next day, we go to the library. She gets on my face and she's like, friend, you got a message. Oh my God, we got a message. They said to call them, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, who is it? She's like, it's Elite. It's your sister. As soon as we leave the library, my friend, it's an old ass flip phone. She had a pink flip phone. She calls Elite. Second ring, she's like, hello. And my friend, my sister, Vania, she's like, hey, I have your brother. He's in Fairfield, California. He is right here. Do you want to talk to him? She's like, yeah. Mind you, she put it on speakerphone. I'm like, hello. She's like, hello. I'm like, is this my sister? She was like, is this my brother? Immediate tears. So I talked to my mom that night.
Yo.
What did you do? And she's like, I don't want to hear nothing else. Shut up. I'm like, God damn, what I do, lady? What I do? She said, I don't want you contacting anyone without my permission. I am your legal guardian. I am your mother. These people cannot contact you without my permission because you are my son and you are not to be in contact with your mother. Made me want to reach out to them even more. That situation caused me to dislike my mother so much. I ran away from home. Me running away from home was the fucking worst idea that I could ever fucking come up with. And it was the worst decision of my fucking life. Now, communication between me and Elite have been sparse. We really didn't talk. Like, it wasn't that same month. It's summer. So now we're into June. I get in contact with my Aunt Bibi, who lived in Stockton. I stayed with my Aunt Bibi for the summer vacation. And then I ended up coming back to my mother's house after that. Now, if y'all don't know who my Aunt Bibi is, she is Frankie's sister. All right. Big achievement.
Now, you guys can go back and listen at your leisure. We're just going to kind of, because he's long-winded child, okay?
For them all to be together, and not one of my brothers and sisters came to see me. Not one in the 30 days. And a lot of them lived in the Bay Area. Not one of them came to see me. Now, I knew Keisha wasn't coming. I don't know if where Neffy lived at the time. My aunt's house, she was sad because she was like, they didn't come see you. It's okay. Next time. It'll happen next time. It'll happen next time, and we'll get the family together next time, right? But in my head, I'm like, I was here for a month, you know? And everybody made it seem like, you know, when I first got here, they were, oh, that's nothing. Let me back up. When I first was at my Halloween party, when I tell you she was so happy to see me, and my mom cried and she cried and they were so happy to see me. And I was like, it broke me because I felt so bad that I had been gone for 5 to 6 months at this point. And they had been worried to the point to where they were like, we were going to call the police, but we knew where you were. At this point, I was so hard because I was able to mask my emotions in a way that I didn't have to deal with the pain and the letdowns and the different heartbreaks and not being understood. I didn't even cry. I just gave him a hug. I was like, oh, it's nice to see you. I laughed. What? He's like, okay, where's your tickets? And she's like, no. Keisha said, we're getting in because this is her brother and she hasn't seen him and we have to get into the show so they can meet each other. 45 minutes goes by and my aunt is trying to make calls and talk to people. I don't know who she was on the phone with. And the guy was like, you know what? Just come on in. I'm not even worried about it. Just come on in. And I was like, thank you. We're going to stay and you're going to see your sister and you're going to hug her and we're going to take pictures. I'm like, motherfucking high top Nikes. Bitch, what? I looked the goddamn fool, looked the goddamn mess. But again, it was a crazy day. We're not going to judge me. So I walk up and I see her and she sees me, right? And she's like, oh, that's how you looking? Girl, I don't even want to be here no more. Because first of all, like, what? Girl, I know you're not judging me for how I motherfucking look. Girl, you're lucky I came in the first place. My immediate response, because I'm very witty, I say, yup. Yup. Do you want a picture or not? She's like, oh, yep. You're my brother. Mm-hmm. Yep. So after we took, I think, like 3 pictures, she was like, I'm happy to see you. Oh my God. I was like, I'm happy to see you too. Like, oh my God. Like, my sister. You're my actual sister. I finally got to meet one of my siblings. Like, I got to meet my
Y'all know Frankie had a bunch of kids, y'all. Frankie had a lot of kids, and she was on drugs a lot during the time that she was popping out all these damn kids and in jail most of the time. Y'all remember, if y'all watch Keisha Cole's show, The Way It Is, child, it was a hot ass mess. Frankie was a mess. But let's continue.
It's like, oh my God, are you going to your grandmother's house tonight? And I'm like, my grandmother? You ain't see that? And it's pitch black darkness. I think it's about like 11:30, 12 o'clock at this point. This lady with a little scratchy voice on, man, who the fuck pulling up to my mama house? Who pulling up to my mama house? Is that BB pulling up to my mama house? Aunt BB was like, there go your mama, there's your mother, your mama is here. I'm like, my mama? Mind you, anytime anybody mentioned Frankie, they did not know where the fuck she was. Everybody kept telling me, I don't know where Frankie is. I don't know where Frankie is. We don't know where Frankie is. Frankie could be anywhere. We don't know where she's at, but we know she's alive. How the fuck do you know she's alive if you don't know where the fuck she's at? That's confusing to me, but I digress. She's walking closer to the car, and my Aunt BB gets out. Mind you, she's still sitting in the car saying that that's your mama. I'm standing outside the car. She points, and she's like, Frankie, this your son. This your baby. Come hug your baby. She looking dead at me at this point, and she's like, I ain't got no dick in a booty ass son. And I'm like, who the fuck is this lady talking to? Now, my natural instinct was just to ignore this motherfucking shit because I don't like to disrespect adults, but at the end of the day, you got me fucked up. Said, you got a dick in a booty ass son just like I got a crackhead for a mama. I don't know who the fuck you talking to. Everybody's like, oh, no, don't do that. No. Oh, no, we gonna do that tonight. You want to get a crack like a booty smacking bitch? We can start from the top. Mind you, this is our first interaction. I'm talking about this is the first time that I've ever heard, seen, smelled, or been around this woman. And you're going to be homophobic? I don't give a fuck about that, baby. If you're gonna throw on, make sure you can take it. Everybody tried to step between us. She laughing like the shit is funny. She's like, that's my son. That's my son. Talking about, you got to be a little witty to get it. That's how I know you my son. I'm looking like, what the fuck is going on in this? My son, I love you. Mind you, at this point, I'm like, it's really not funny. But in that moment, I did not feel the tears. I didn't feel the emotions because I had never in my life, I had never in my fucking life been approached like that by someone I didn't even know existed in this area. She was like, I just love you. You look just like Neffy. I don't understand why we haven't been together. I'm like, girl, I'm 16. I can understand why we're not together. I got took from you. My son, I love.
He is a riot. He needs to have his own show. Like, I would totally watch it. He is fucking crazy. Do I think he is Frankie's child? Absolutely. He is crazy just like all of them. But shout out to Elijah for finding his family, right? From being adopted as a child. So that's crazy to get all the way to 16 and find your real family. So shout out to him for that. He's funny as hell. Let's move on, child. Oh my God. Let's get into this Omarion news. Child, he is still feeling the way about April and Fizz dating. He is doing like a press tour, so to speak. So Omarion recalls his initial reaction when he first discovered Lil Fizz was dating his ex-girlfriend / baby mama, April Jones. He says that I wasn't really surprised. April kind of do get along. She get around a lot, okay? She's a beautiful girl. But April says you've been sitting on a lot of dicks here lately. All right, you was with Tay Diggs. You was with Fizz. You was with a few people out here, okay? But let's continue.
Fizz is running around with April, right?
Uh-huh.
How was that first phone call when you got it?
To touch on this, one more time, because I think it's important to also say that within the scope of that time, there has been a lot of healing. You know what I'm saying?
With yourself?
With myself and also with Fizz and, to a degree with the mother of my children. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, being unbothered is not about avoiding situations. You do need time for things to settle. You know what I'm saying? But if I could think back to what that experience was like, I had already accepted that, when I'm out of a type of agreement with someone, if we have a relationship and let's just say we have a silent agreement, and that agreement is broken, I kind of just remove myself. I remove myself in a way that is protective and that's also realistic, and for me being in this industry at a very, very young age, I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of people switch up. I've seen a lot of, I'm like not surprised, by what my experience has been through these eyes. You know what I'm saying? So if I could go back to that time, if I would say I was surprised, I wasn't really surprised. I wasn't.
Fizz.
What do y'all think about that? So it's weird because we kind of talked about this before, how Fizz and Omarion were really close friends. They're bandmates, for God's sakes. I feel like it was very wrong for April to get in between that situation when you were already dating and having kids with Omarion and then to get with his homie. Like, it's called a bro code, girl. You broke the bro code a little bit when you did that. Sometimes you got to be able to read the room, and that was definitely not some good reading on your part, because it kind of caused a wedge between the two of them, and they were cool like brothers when you started dating him and then was on the show Love and Hip Hop as his storyline when you fully have kids with Omarion. And it caused a lot of friction. Also with Moniece, who also has kids with Fizz and was, his ex as well. So it was a lot going on with April choosing, like, out of all the people you could have chosen to be with, why Fizz? Like, weird, okay? The nigga look like he's asleep every time he's talking anyway. I wouldn't have been with that. But what do you think about that? I think Omarion probably has never really fully gotten over that, because do you really get over something like that when your significant other get with your homeboy or your homegirl? Yeah, you say you're healing and you're moving past it, but every time you see that person, you probably thinking about, damn, that's effed up that she would go and choose my homie to go and lay up with and be on national television, using it as a freaking storyline and having my kids around that person. Because I'm pretty sure Fizz was seen as like an uncle to Omarion's kids, being that they were in close proximity. But then it kind of made it weird seeing you dating him, and then like, how do your kids view Fizz after that? Weird, right? But let's continue on. I did see too where Omarion was saying that he is celibate and he's not trying to be intimate with anyone now as part of his healing phase. I respect that, because you know some people do that. That's just, if that's what you feel you need to do, that's his body. Maybe it's a spiritual thing for him. Great for you. All right, nothing negative to say about that. All right, so let's get into some Married to Medicine, because I did not like Toya and how she was talking to her husband Eugene. Again, I feel like that's one of the reasons why Eugene chooses to stay away from her ass and work as much as he does. Maybe because there's no peace at home. Toya is very disrespectful when it comes to Eugene. And this episode was no different. Even if I have to edit this shit out, which I probably will, because Married to Medicine clips usually don't go too well. But anywho, nevertheless, the way she spoke to him here, even a lot of the cast members were looking like, Toya, you out of line right here, sis. This is the same person. Toya is the same person who talked about her husband's penis size on the show, saying, I hope his penis gets larger, trying to imply that his penis was small. Well, you have 2 children by him. And at the end of the day, you've been with him for 18 years. You've been married for 18 years. So obviously whatever he's doing in the bedroom or doing over there, period, works for you, because you ain't with nowhere. But it's just giving really, really bad vibes as related to them. And I don't like the way she continuously disrespect him when she told him, boy, you better put that food in your mouth and eat it. Shut up. Like, how do you talk to your husband like that in front of people? Like, even if you have a disagreement with him, you guys argue at home, but when you're in front of people, it's called a united front. Toya doesn't know how to separate the two, and she just has this masculine energy when it comes to her husband. You can't degrade your husband in front of people and think that shit is okay and that nobody's going to chime in and say something. All right, well, let's get into this, because she quickly played victim when the other women try to talk to her about that. That's she does this all the time. When they have a gathering, she always uses that moment to try to demasculate him and talk crazy to him as well. Like, girl, settle down. Like, why are you so high strung? Why does everything irritate you when it comes to Eugene? Like, he's sitting over there with the fellas chilling, trying to have a drink, conversation. Here you come. Even if you did want to go ahead and have a game, it's the way you say it. Your delivery is everything, especially when it comes to your husband. Like, stop fucking disrespecting this man who breaks his back to go out and work long hours so that you can have a lifestyle that you can sit up and brag about and have all these damn lavish parties. This is their new home that they invited everyone over to, I guess, for like a housewarming situation, which he's already had one, mind you. Eugene goes through a lot with Toya and her damn, and there's nothing wrong with having a lavish lifestyle. There's nothing wrong with that. But respect the man who provides this for you and stop getting in front of people and embarrassing the fuck out of him. That's just how it goes.
Do nothing in this group is going to come between me and my husband. Like, this is cringy.
We ain't gonna start this in the new house, okay? This shit costs too much.
On this side. Eugene, can you be?
So a lot of people had a lot to say about Toya and her disrespect towards Eugene. Let's look at some comments. Shout out to Bravo Shade Room, said that Toya should have just chilled when he gave her them eyes over them glasses, but she doubled down. Exactly. Like, you've been with your husband long enough to know, like, when he look at you a certain type of way, kind of like how your mama would look at you when you get out of line and she don't really have to say anything after that. Like, you just kind of know. Her husband kind of looking at her like, Toya, you going too far, but she didn't grab it because she was so into doing what she always does, which is fucking disrespect him. This person goes on to say, it happens, says that we all get it wrong sometimes, not the first time, said it won't be the last. Married life, love, their real relationship / marriage. Okay. Said, woo, that's emasculating. Another person said that Heavenly called him daddy, says that she ain't lied though. Yeah, not everybody wants to call their husband daddy, Heavenly. Like, hell no. Another person went on to say that you can imagine what happens behind closed doors. That's why that man doesn't come home. I said that too. I believe that he keeps taking those jobs to be away from Toya, because she probably fuss at him all the time at home and scream and holler and disrespect him. So he's just like, I'm gonna take these jobs now. Now he's away 5 days a week. And that's probably all the peace he gets. That's probably the most peace he gets. And when he comes home, he probably has to sit in his car for about 10 minutes before he get out to go in the house and condition himself to the bullshit that he's gonna have to deal with Toya. That's probably what he has to do. And he's probably seeking therapy as well. I hope he is. This person says, yeah, no, Toya was out of line. I get Eugene doesn't like to cause a scene, nor does he like drama, but he should have checked her right then and there. Yeah, I'm in the practice of wherever you act up, that's where I'm gonna act up. I'm gonna check your ass exactly where you act up. And Eugene should have not lit into her, but checked her to let her know, like, yeah, you went a little too far. And as the man in this relationship, like, I'm not gonna let you keep doing this. Like, you want to get up here and get to hollering and try to embarrass somebody, let me do a you on you. Okay, she needs to learn how to talk to this man, because that's just not cool. Before he walk off and leave your ass, because your kids are of age now. You got teenagers now. They're of age now where he can leave and y'all just co-parent, and then your ass will be looking stupid because you begging him, oh, you're gone 5 days a week. Well, what do you want him to do? He's a doctor. When you married him, you knew that he was pursuing being a doctor. They work very, very long hours. So get over it. Find you some hobbies where you're not so idle and thinking about him gone all damn day. Maybe that. Okay. Said that Tacky Toya and No Nuts Eugene. I like Eugene, so I don't even want to laugh at that joke. Said that she's a mess. LOL. I know he'd be happy in the other city. I think so. I don't like the No Nuts Eugene. He is a little soft though. Said that Toya made herself look like a fool. No one found it cute or amusing. Nope. Another person said Toya is awful. Talking to Eugene like that, it was embarrassing and belittling. That was, yeah. Said that then got mad at the other ladies because they called her out on her messes. Wow, I felt really bad for Eugene. Yeah, but he's gonna have to grow some balls and just be like on her ass, because it doesn't seem like she's gonna stop. She's been doing it every single season, disrespecting him, and it's hard to watch. It's really hard to watch. All right, so let's get into Toya while we're talking about her ass, where she is calling out someone for having a fake Balenciaga. I think it was Heavenly who she was trying to call out. Because Heavenly did say, let me go and get my fake bag. Okay, so she said it on camera, let me go get my fake bag. So, of course, Toya, y'all know she's a labels type of girl. And she's calling Heavenly out about that. So let's get into it, shall we? Let's go. Shout out to Watch What Happens Live.
Balenciaga purse was fake.
The leather.
The leather.
The leather.
Or the pleather.
The pleather.
Okay.
And let's be clear, she left it behind, right? Who's going to leave behind a Balenciaga bag with only lip gloss in it, no wallet, no keys, no nothing, okay?
If it was real.
And I didn't even say anything about those Cavalli whatevers. I don't know what she was wearing on her feet, but they were not Renee. So don't play with me. I saw it all. I'm like, I wasn't even trying to be a hater during that moment.
Okay.
The leather.
The leather.
The leather.
Well, Heavenly got to leaving up out of there so quick. That she left her fake ass bag behind and looked like she had on some fake shoes too. I think maybe she don't want to spend all her money on red bottoms, and because those hoes are very uncomfortable. I told y'all, red bottoms are very uncomfortable. But maybe she don't want to be spending her money on all them labels and be broke like you, Toya. Didn't you? And at one point in time, like you and Eugene, y'all are just bouncing back financially. Y'all had like hella taxes to pay back and some other shit going on with y'all home. Like y'all didn't have enough money to finish your home at one point, and then you had to take out a second loan just to add a pool to your house, which put y'all further in debt, only for you to turn around and sell that same home that you said was your dream home to get a larger home that you guys are staying in now, which has now put you further in debt because you felt like you needed more. It's like, God forbid someone goes out here and gets something more than Toya and Eugene, and Toya sees that, and it's now let's go into more debt. Let's sell this home and get something bigger because no one else on the show can have a bigger house than us, drive a better car than us. Like she's driving a Porsche with this weird color blue, and that's fine. My thing is, if you work hard, you should play hard and shop hard too, if that's what you choose to do. But don't put the burden on your husband to feel like he can't relax and have some time at home because Toya just has to have, and that's what it gives. Now, yes, she does get a check from the show, so she does contribute financially, but when you get lavish things, you got to maintain it. Just like a huge home, you got to maintain it. When you get a huge, bigger pool, you got to be able to maintain those things, and it costs money to maintain properties. So Toya has to realize, honey, there's nothing wrong being a labels girl and having nice things, but listen, not everybody wants to spend all their money on labels. I mean, they don't. Heavenly got a fake ass bag. She's a fake ass bitch. So a fake ass bag with a fake ass bitch, that's a match. Okay. So what do you think? Go ahead. Y'all don't like Heavenly, child. I have nothing nice to say about her. Moving right along. All right, let's get into some Real Housewives of Potomac news. All right. So Ashley Darby is saying that at BravoCon, she felt that the apology that she was trying to give to Wendy Wendy did not accept her apology, but Wendy did give her like a little side, you know, a little off the road kind of type apology where she was just saying it just to be saying it because she was on BravoCon. But Ashley knows that she threw hella shade at Wendy for her arrest for the whole fraudulent situation, and then she tried to give a little cutesy apology, and she was just like, yeah, I don't accept it. And I said it before, I appreciate Wendy for not being a fake ass bitch. I'm like, oh yeah, I accept her apology, when you really don't, because you don't really like Ashley anyway. Ashley is messy as hell. She don't really have a storyline. She stays in everybody's business. She's just a messy ass biatch. But at the end of the day, don't apologize just because you want some clout and you want an applause at BravoCon when you really didn't mean that shit. You shaded her multiple times. And Wendy, it's your fault because you put yourself in that situation, girl, to be shaded. But let's get into what was said. So it says Ashley Darby says the apology that she gave Wendy Osefo at BravoCon was to her children, and said that and Wendy can kick rocks. But you didn't apologize to the kids. You apologized to her for the shade that you threw at her. So now you lying. Let's get into this.
What went down with you and Wendy after BravoCon when she refused to talk to you backstage before your panel?
Good question, Anita.
Nothing happened. And my apology that I gave to her was to her children more than anyone else. And I stand by that apology. Yeah. And Wendy can also go kick rocks.
Okay, so
and you can kick rocks with flip-flops and no fucking socks. You know why? Because you are on some fake ass shit. You were not apologizing to her kids. You were apologizing to her, hoping that Wendy would say, oh, I accept your apology, Ashley. But since she didn't do that and she embarrassed you in front of everybody at BravoCon by saying, yeah, I don't accept your apology. He like, move along, girl. You felt away. You felt away and you were embarrassed. So now you trying to backpedal and say, no, the apology wasn't really to her. Then why you just didn't apologize to her kids? Y'all around each other, y'all film together. Why is there not a video of you walking up to Wendy's kids and say, oh, I apologize to you guys for embarrassing your mother? Like, get out of here, Ashley. Okay.
You do not apologize to her.
No, it's to her family, to her children.
Okay.
They are innocent bystanders in all of this.
Okay.
Not a rock.
Okay. The apology is, just again to clarify, not to Wendy.
Correct.
Okay.
Just her
And she
offspring.
can kick the
Okay.
rock.
Apologize to your children for marrying that old ass man out here who's 967 fucking years old, walking around here with worms squirting everywhere. Apologize for your kids seeing their father on national television grabbing other men's asses. Apologize for that shit. Like, that's where your apologies probably should be directed to, Ashley, with your messy ass.
Yes.
And you did, what are you apologizing for again?
Because at my show, I made some jokes. The day that she got arrested, I said that Zinwin was in the pen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what show was that?
My singing show.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And
a singing show where you should not be singing because you sound like some gerbils are biting you up the ass. But continue.
are you touring these days?
Soon.
Okay.
What went down with you and Wendy after BravoCon when she refused to talk to you backstage before your panel?
Good question, Anita.
Nothing.
I can admit that I was maybe a little hot in the pants with what I said about Wendy. And when I thought about it later, it wasn't the time or the place. And honestly, I said it lightheartedly, but I realized that this is in no way a lighthearted situation for Wendy. So I do want to say that I'm sorry for how hot I came for Wendy. And I mean it. Over here, babe. Right. I tried to talk to you backstage. You didn't want to talk to me, so I received that. No, and I'm simply saying what I need to say, and I mean it. And you can either take it or not, and I will not. Thank you.
So, as you guys see the apology, did it appear that Ashley Darby was apologizing to Wendy Osefo's kids or directly to Wendy? Y'all put it in the chat. Put a 1. If Ashley was trying to send a fake ass sincere apology to Wendy, okay, and Wendy embarrassed her ass sitting on stage, and now she's trying to backpedal and say, yeah, I wasn't apologizing to her, I was apologizing to her kids. So where did you say, oh, on behalf of your kids, I'm apologizing to you? Nowhere in that apology did she say that. Put a 1 if you guys think that Ashley was apologizing and trying to be fake sincere to Wendy, and Wendy shot her ass down. Well, not shot her down, because maybe that's not a way. Maybe, and she told her pretty much, fuck you and your apology. That's pretty much what she was saying. I don't accept your apology. You knew that she was going to tear off in your ass to BravoCon, so you got backstage because you knew she saw all these little petty moments that you were having talking about her, and you knew backstage you were going to try to go to her and have a quick apology and have a little moment so she don't embarrass your ass on stage, and it happened anyway. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. You tried to hurry up and go backstage and be a fake ass bitch and apologize and say, "Oh, I really didn't mean what you saw online. I apologize. Let's not fight anymore." And then you got out on stage and tried to do a fake ass apology, and she caught your ass and she was like, "Bitch, get out of here," because we already know what you're doing. Mess. I love it.
I'm glad you think you. Thank you. I can admit that I was maybe a little hot in the pants with what I said about Wendy. And when I thought about it later, it wasn't the time or the place. And honestly, I said it lightheartedly, but I realized that this is in no way a lighthearted situation for Wendy. So I do want to say that I'm sorry for how hot I came for Wendy. And I mean it. Over here, babe. Right. I tried to talk to you backstage. You didn't want to talk to me, so I received that. No.
So if you tried to talk to her backstage and she was like, why come out on stage when you know where her vibe is, her energy is? Like, she ain't checking for you. She showed you that backstage. So I guess you felt like because you were in front of an audience that she was going to fold and be like, "Okay, girl, come here. I accept your apology." No, Wendy, she stood 10 toes down and was like, "No, it was fuck you backstage." And we still on that right now. I'm that way too. I don't fool with you. I don't give a hot damn who watch it. Like, I ain't about to be fake and phony. And be like, "Okay, I accept." No, I do not. Because you were doing too much, Ashley, and that's what.
And I'm simply saying what I need to say, and I mean it. And you can either take it or not, and I will not. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you. I love that. I love that for you. Ashley, girl, sit it down. All right, no ma'am, no ma'am. That was not given what it needs to be given. That was some fake vibes. All right, let's get into some Martell Holt news. The people are worried about Martell out here, you guys. Still on national television. They're saying, "Oh my God, ever since Melody walked out of his life, child, like Monica, before you walk out of my life, Martell, he hasn't been shopping in quite some time." The people are saying that Martell is doing team too much. And he needs to go shopping and get these tight ass clothes up off him. Let's go ahead and show you guys these pictures, child, that was sent to me. I said, "I know you fucking lying, Martell. Why are you out here with this wedgie tuxedo that you have on, sir? This wedgie Easter suit with your ass cheeks constricted like that. You can't even wear no good drawers up under there. You got to wear thongs in these damn suits, because at this point, Martell, damn. People were asking in the comments, are these tank suits? Like, whose suits are these that he's wearing at this point? Because, nigga, these are too fucking tight. Like, damn. I know you don't have no ass circulation in them pants. Like, I know you don't. And let's get into the shirt. Like, damn, that's too tight. Anytime you see your shirt pulling apart like that, like Incredible Hulk in this bitch, and look at the arms, it's too fucking tight. So the people are saying, Carlos, you might need to go ahead and front him some money so he can go out here and go to Burlington and get him some real clothes, because damn, Martell, like, that's not a good look for you, sir. Like, here we go again, right? That's the scene with him, Chris Fletcher, and Destiny, where he's trying to pitch this whole, we're going to all do this house together, like this $1 million house. And the nigga is sitting up here with this small, medium ass shirt on, like he don't realize that it's a whole breeze coming up and through this area right here in the chest area. Like, what the hell is this, Martell? You sitting up there smiling, and I know you done ripped all the ass hairs up out your ass back there with them tight ass pants on, because you sitting down in them same pants. Let's go back. Y'all see this shit? So y'all know sitting down gotta hurt. I mean, you about to amputate your fucking legs in them pants, Martell. Martell, you about to amputate your legs in them pants when you sit down, because you know them holes is like cutting off circulation, like your veins is cut off, like ain't no movement down there, nigga. Like, and we ain't gonna talk about your balls in them pants. Like, I know your balls is arguing in them pants. I know they are. I know they are telling each other, get the fuck off me, dude. Like, that's what your balls are saying down there. Because that's too much. Like, I don't know words. I just gotta go here with it. Like, what the fuck is this? Martell. See, that's why you should have stopped cheating. Because Melody was out here getting your suits and stuff together, making sure that your suits weren't out here medium and on small. Okay, too small. You can't even button your jacket up out here. Like, damn, these blood pressure sleeves your ass is wearing. Like, Oh my God. So the people were really concerned about Martell. Like, what is going on with Martell? Like, Ariana, this supposed to be your man. Now, girl, step up and do what you need. Like, damn, take his shit to the cleaners and let these suits out a little bit if he can't afford to go buy no more. Because, girl, your man is out here, girl. I can see his heart beating in this shirt. Oh my God. Oh my God. God. Martell, your heart is beating 47,000 miles a minute in this fucking shirt, because I can see it. I can see the shirt. Yeah. That's not a good look. That's not. Okay. But people really worried about you, Martell. I'm worried about you too, because that's not a good look. Yeah. You looking real sassy in them pants. You looking real sassy. But I had to show y'all that, because I said I know fucking well Martell walking around here with these tight ass pants on. Looking like his ass was at the reunion. Y'all remember the reunion, that red suit he had on, them red pants, and they were high water as hell with them patent leather pointy shoes. I said, what is this? Nigga look like one of the shy lights on the damn reunion. I said, boy, if you don't take them damn tight ass pants off you. All right, let's continue. Let me get that down, child, because I feel like out here giving your ass giving a whole ass wax in them damn pants. Okay, ain't no hair back there no more. Once I ain't got no ass hairs no more with them damn pants. But let's move along, child. I don't give a damn. Rip them all out. Shit. Rip all your ass hairs out in them pants. Ain't nobody told you to wear them tight ass pants anyway. I feel like them might be Knox pants. They might be Knox pants. He done went in and squeezed them damn things on, put some damn some of them Diddy oils upon your legs and lay back on the bed and pull them holes up like that. That's what you did. That's what I'm feeling like you did. But let's continue. All right, Martell just ain't gonna do right. That has to be. That gotta be against the law. I need to figure out what kind of law it is that he is breaking in them pants. Like, because that cannot be. That cannot be not against the law. But let's continue. Y'all, and I hope he ain't ever got to pee real bad and can't make it to the bathroom, because you're gonna wet yourself in them pants. Ain't no way you're gonna pull them holes down in time. Anyway, but anywho, let's get into this next topic. You guys remember Nina Parker? Yeah, he gonna piss all over himself in them pants. Nina Parker, okay. Nina Parker says that she had to quit hosting the Love and Hip Hop reunions due to the constant physical fights. Now, y'all know that's all they do on Love and Hip Hop, child. But they used to be fighting real bad when she was the host, and she was a very good host too. She would get down to the questions that a lot of people wanted to know about the Love and Hip Hop cast, or Love and Hip Hop Atlanta cast. But let's get into why she said she don't be on there no more. She had to go find another job because they ain't about to knock her damn wig off and have her lumped up just trying to review the damn show. But let's go ahead.
I quit the reunions. Like, I was like, I can't do this anymore. It was just too much for me.
Yeah.
Like, audience members were jumping on stage and fighting cast members. Like, it was like, this is not.
Were they friends of the cast members?
They just it was one time it was like a cousin, or like we've had fans just really love someone and want to, fight their battles. We had a hairstylist fight from the backstage. I was supposed to be back there. Just like, imagine your hairstylist fighting somebody on stage because they're yelling at you, which you appreciate the love, but like, this is not,
Girl, what?
This is not real life.
Bad Girls Club.
I quit. The backstage wasn't any better. Like, we would have to go through metal detectors to get to set. They would provide people
metal detectors. Oh my God.
With, like, people will be smoking Hennessy and drinking blunts backstage. Like, it was a volatile environment to be in. And it's not like I ain't been around that. Like, I'm from the hood, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't want to, I'm from Sacramento and, went to school in Oakland and San Francisco. So I'm around that stuff, but like, it's because I choose to be.
In the workplaces where we drop.
I'm like, I'm not doing, I got to work outside of this. Like, this is a lot. So I do appreciate the platform, but it was like, I started to age out of like that. Like,
absolutely.
When you're in your late 20s and early 30s, like, you can kind of handle it. Once you get like to a maturity level where you age out, you got to recognize when you're maturing out of something and know when to pivot.
Oh, that shit right. Girl, I wouldn't be sitting them there either trying to host no damn show and people all over me fighting and carrying on. They were doing the freaking most, especially when Jocelyn and Stevie was on there trying to fight Benzino and his girl. Like, that was a lot. Like, y'all know they were cocained up on the damn reunion. And Jocelyn jumped up and ran across their child, which I'm talking about just like windmilling on Benzino. And I was just like, baby, I couldn't sit up there under that. But hey, y'all like it, I love it. So shout out to Nina Parker, honey, for moving on and not getting knocked out trying to do her job. All right, so let's get into some shade where Layla Ali shades Clarissa Shields about being the greatest of all time, honey. She like, bitch, I'm not fighting you, but I'm damn sure gonna shade your ass every chance I get, okay? So Layla Ali, honey, was very obviously shading Clarissa Shields in her recent praise of boxer Alicia Baumgartner. Said Ali praised Alicia as the future of the sport. Now, y'all know every time Clarissa talks, honey, she's the future. She's the future. I'm the best. I'm the GOAT. I'm this. But shout out to Layla Ali. Like, yeah, no, you're not. You're not in my eyes. Okay. Shout out to All About the Tea on this. Let's go.
What I love about this young lady right here is that she is just everything that I want a female fighter to be. I'm saying, from obviously the way that she walks, steps up to the plate, right? All that work that goes in. When I look at her body, when I look at a female athlete's body, we look at ourselves differently than the average woman. Our body is a machine, and I know what kind of work it takes, for her to get. So I love for her to get up on there and be like, look at me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at the work that she's putting in, and when we talk about wanting to be recognized in the world as athletes at a top level, you need to look like an athlete. And I said that when I was boxing. If a girl came up to me fighting Pudgy, I'd be like, I know this girl doesn't think she's gonna beat me. It's like, you didn't work hard enough. If you want to be the best, if you want to be the
Are y'all catching the shade? If a girl came up wanting to fight me and she was Pudgy, now who's Pudgy? Y'all know Clarissa got a little pudge about her. Now, she is a big boned type of chick, so she ain't gonna never be as small as Layla, okay? Unless she get on that Ozempic or some shit like that. But her body frame will not allow her to be as small as Layla Ali. But Layla, you did kind of throw the shade in there to say, you trying to fight me and you pudgy, because Clarissa is pudgy. She got gut and all that, which shows she ain't jumping rope enough. She ain't running enough. She need to get her ass on treadmill and start running around sitting in interviews with Papoose. So you could have been on treadmill while you was over there at Breakfast Club, all up in Remy and Papoose business. Yeah, you could have did that, but you was over there trying to fight for your man when you should have had your ass over there working out. Okay, you should have did that. But let's continue.
Greatest. If you want to be the top dog, you got to put in that work. Elite. So this is why I support Alicia. This is why I support other women that take the sport seriously and are going to take it to the next level. Because in order to be, respected as athletes, is what we have to do. Period.
I think it's just important to know what Layla has already done for the sport. She is.
Y'all caught that drinking blunts too and smoking Hennessy. Yeah, I caught that too. That was fun.
Is the greatest woman of all time to come into a sport like boxing and really set the stage. When you look at myself and you look at her, you see this beauty, you see this beast, and you see someone who also is very vocal about women equality, about what boxing should look like, and just giving the inspiration. I am inspired. This is why I am here today, just with the confidence that comes from within. And Layla just shown that time after time after time, and just to see her here now to talk about the card, I know it's amazing because it's a full circle moment, and I know one day I'll be able to be here to speak on another women's fight, just to see how much the sport has grown.
What I love about this,
shout out to Layla, honey, and her shade. Now watch Clarissa Shields come back and go live and respond and offer her to fight her again. Like, girl, it is what it is. Bottom line, I rock with. I like Clarissa too, but I feel like she be responding too much in the comments to people who she really shouldn't be responding to. I think she needs to stop worrying so much about Papoose and that whole Remy situation. Let them figure it out. I get it, you are dating him, but like Remy said, like I said this morning, when Remy was saying, hey, look, stay out of our business. We still two married people, and what we're doing and how we're trying to figure this out has nothing to do with you. So, but we'll see if she responds, and if she does, we'll spin the block. All right. Was that my last topic? Oh, it was. Well, we're gonna go, and I will see you guys back. I'm gonna try to do a video on Rails World today too, because I haven't done one for quite some time. I did a couple posts, but I need to do a video over there as well. So thank you guys for being here. Please keep your please keep your notifications on so you guys will know when I go live. I'll be live again on Caramel Rails page as well too, right here where we are. But y'all keep your notifications on. Thank you to my top flight mods, True TV Podcast, Tyra KVR, Sweet Esther, Scorpion Missing, Rose Armstead. Thanks to all the content creators. Thank you to all of my Caramelians for stopping by and supporting the video as well. All right. Love you guys down. Y'all have a wonderful day. Happy Monday to everyone. Until the next one, let's get out of here. Let me scroll down so I can give y'all some good music. Bye.
Thank you.